Hi, beautiful Aquarius. It's nice to see you again. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your March 2019 Soul Tarot reading, or pardon me, Soulmate reading. So apologies for the delay. I don't know if you saw my message about internet being down here for an extended period. We had a fire somewhere in some control room. Everything across the state of Vermont and parts of New Hampshire were down. So I'm finally catching up. When I'm looking into your cards about your soulmate, I see a very tender, really beautiful story coming forward. So we're going to look briefly into these oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull the full reading from the Rider Waite. Woo! God, cards are jumping out. And then we're going to look at the wow, amazing. We're going to look at the runes. I'm going to pull a rune for you at the end of the reading, okay? So stay tuned for that. So coming forward, the first thing that we see is the Courtship of Skill. That's the beautiful Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. We see the energy of lion-hearted strength and tenderness. So Spirit's talking about the view, meaning the way the card looks. There's a lot of tenderness. And we see it coming forward in the other cards as well. So the feminine half of this couple, that person which carries the feminine energy into the relationship, is undergoing new growth. And the male aspect transforms. They each have cups at their backs. We can't see what's in them. That is yet to be developed. And they're looking at each other. They're definitely joined together. They're happy about that, but they don't know where they're going yet. So I think there are a lot of you out there that engage in tender new love, and you're on this journey. That would be the Three of Wands. So it is about standing together on a new shore, and you see the water in front of them at their feet, and they join their energy together and they look at each other as a means of looking forward. And the very next card that came out from the Animal Medicine Oracle was Deer, and it's a reflection, and it's really beautiful because it is also about tender new life and the tenderness of a fawn that looks into its journey and brings compassion and love and tenderness. And you see how the Spirit's talking about the ears, just pricked up, just very alert, clearly understanding this new world they're walking into, utilizing their wonder. Spirit's talking about, the day when a new fawn in the spring comes forward into a meadow for the first time, following the energy of its mother into this beautiful, lush place. And so there must be a lot of you out there experiencing this energy, or wouldn't come through as a general reading. And then the next thing that comes out, the pearl, threaded. I believe your togetherness, you are either with someone that you've been with before, because we see one of these moonflowers in the foreground and one in the background. There's something that's coming forward that's beautiful, ethereal, mystical connection. Two souls literally threaded together in the mystical realm. The luminescence of a pearl. That's why this couple looks at each other and we see this fawn energy. So I'll be curious to see what that's all about. And it's interesting. Here's the card that fell out from the Rider Waite. Justice. That's interesting. Something has come into balance. Perhaps there has been a challenge bringing this couple together. Or perhaps they were feeling a little bit furtive because that couple, the Courtship of Skill, there's definitely celebration, but it's brand new. And so they're needing to sprout the new growth that's coming forward, and they're feeling very tender and new. But there's something about this process, something about this alignment, something about this union, Spirit says, that is about justice. So if you're with someone from whom you've been held apart, right, Spirit's asking me to stop. And that's why. There's justice and love. This is a divine partnership of some kind. Thank you, Spirit. It's really beautiful the way this is coming out. And here's what's on the other half of the deck. The place where the split was meant to be, Spirit says. So there's an extreme amount of clarity about this situation and the inspiration that comes. It is about prophecy. The clarity that comes, the prophecy that comes with so much inspiration, completely clear. I'm going to move this back a little bit so that you have the clarity that you need And maybe that's the justice. Justice in the pearl threaded. Boy, there's a lot of chatter coming through about the universe. Let's see how this unfolds. The divine lovers. And maybe it's that you stand together understanding that you are divine lovers, that you bring forward this clarity from another place. That's the intuition that I'm getting as the cards are coming out. Spirit's talking in that way. And the fact that the Justice card is here tells me there may be some peril. There may have been some peril. There may have been a challenge coming together, but you did it. And it's brand new. And you're very excited about what is going to unfold and how you're going to fill your cups and what your cups are going to bring to you. So look, of course, brand new world coming forward. Turning of destiny. Oh, Aquarius, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Look. Moving your cup of love forward. So, you know, for those of you that are experiencing something in love that has to do with being together at long last, justice coming forward so that this love that's meant to be is moving forward with clarity, removing every obstacle that may have existed there. You have the inspiration to do it, and it is moving the love forward. You are creating your world. You're stepping into a brand new world with the innocence and the magic and the love of the eyes of a fawn. Ooh-wee, Aquarius. Wow. All right, Spirit, what's the rest of this message, please? Give us something more. Oh, look. Okay. Right there on the top. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Wands. Complete union. Literal destiny. Coming forward. Yeah, there's something predestined about this union. Absolutely. Please, oh my gosh, look. Spirit, who are these two lovers? Please leave some messages on the thread. Tell me about yourselves. I'd really like to know. This is a mystical story, to be sure, Spirit says. Literally mystical, coming out of the 0 point of the universe. Wow. I think you both came here queued up for this meeting. If you are meeting someone new and something has just happened, please let me know. I'm really curious. So let's pick from the bag of runes. There's so much quiet tenderness in this reading, along with all the energy. The 0 point of the universe, bringing forward, manifesting the Ace of Cups, inspiration, exaltation, in love. Truly bonded love, truly in union with each other. So, you know, some of you Aquarius, I just have to say this because Spirit says it's my homework. We are all going to have heart chakra awakened partners stepping forward into our view. You may have met someone with whom you are having an experience of awakening. That person may not be your love interest, because there's something tender about this that seems to be outside of all boundaries. So keep your viewpoint wide. You might walk into a situation where you awaken someone or your shared energy awakens each other. Feel free to bond yourself together. It doesn't have to be romance. It could be anybody at any time. And consider yourself truly blessed. This is someone with whom you've had a journey before. And there's something about this lifetime that's bringing justice to you as a sacred couple. Very interesting how this is coming out of the mystical realm. To give you a message about, you know, maybe last time you were star-crossed, but that cycle, you finished it. That cycle is done. Because the beauty with which this comes forward is directly aligned with the star of destiny and the 0 point of the universe. Look at the cup of love between the star of destiny and the 0 point. The Fool is not a foolish person. It's someone who aligns themselves with the universe. And the Fool in this illustration looks directly into the Ace of Cups and the Star card that is aligned with the courtship of skill. Ooh, it's giving me a shiver. All right, Spirit, please tell us through the runes. You give us some more messages and some reflection from the Oracle of the Runes about this beautiful couple. Look. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, I'm going to put this here. You know what? Spirit says it could be either here or there. I'm going to put it here on the Justice card because I think you literally came through a gateway. That's the rune for gateway. So I'm going to read that to you from the Book of Runes so that you can totally understand. This is truly exalted energy. Wow, please share with me. I want to hear the story because it's a beautiful love story or a beautiful awakening story. So this is the rune Thurizaz. It is the rune of the gateway. It is a place of non-action, and it is aligned with the god Thor. So what's happening to me is the energy of this is streaming into me. It is swelling up my heart chakra, which causes my throat to constrict a little bit. I get choked up. So this is really something divinely beautiful. I hope some of you are willing to tell me what you're experiencing. So with a gateway for its symbol, this rune indicates that there is work to be done both inside and outside. In order to bring forward this manifestation and this justice, something had to happen. I think it happened in the mystical realm. Go and take a look at your soul cycle reading that's on my channel. Whether you are the Aquarius or whether you are the soulmate of the Aquarius and you're cross-watching, go see what your soul cycle is telling you. There's some information embedded there. Thurizaz represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to contact the numinous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. Thurizaz is a rune of non-action, and thus the gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a clear reflection of what is hidden in yourself and what must be exposed and examined before right action can be undertaken. So there is a process going on in that way, coming into this clarity to examine what is the justice in the situation, what has to be considered and balanced about this connection, this truly divine connection. This rune strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not a time to make decisions because deep transformational forces are at work in this next to the last of the cycle runes. Visualize yourself standing before a gateway. Look at this. Holy cow. Spirit. This gateway is on a hilltop, and your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through the gateway, pause and review it all. Review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows, everything it took to bring you here to this moment. Observe it all, bless it all, and release it all. That's why the Justice card is here. For it is in letting go of the past that you reclaim your power and are able to step now through the gateway. Oh, gosh, I'm all choked up. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Whatever this vibration is about that you are bringing to the world through this love relationship or this heart chakra awakener, I personally want to thank you. It's so tender and so beautiful. I think some of you are probably feeling a little overwhelmed by this, given the nature and the power of these cards. So yes, take a pause if you need to. Sit with yourself, understand your process. Let the past go so you can move into the present with clarity and take up this new adventure in love and in heart chakra awakening. Have a wonderful month. I'll be looking forward to checking in with you for next month's reading. Spirit says, don't forget to go look at your soul cycle reading. There's something there that that's the third time now. They want you to see what's going on from that perspective. So Aquarius and soulmate of Aquarius, just blessings raining down upon you literally from the universe. Enjoy this, enjoy each other, and be tender. Allow it to be new. You don't have to go forward in a hurry and in a rush, but it is moving into its destiny, aligned with the universe. Wow. Have a wonderful month. Please hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you soon.